we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, MacKenzie Gore.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Thomas makes a nice running catch. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Up the middle, Abrams gets it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Manny Machado. This one popped up. And that's a fair ball. The throw to third. He's in there. Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. Ripped on the ground to second. Out number 3. Padres leave a pair. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Here's a 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The wind to the pitch. That's outside. It's 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One down, base is empty. And ball one.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Here's Joey Gallo. There's the strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 outs, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. On the move. And that's the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Gore back to work. The other way, and that's just foul. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball up the middle. Garcia slings to first and quickly one away in the second.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson, Profar. That one fouled off. No score here in the second. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Whips it to Gallo. 2 up, 2 down. Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's a fair ball. Two outs, runner at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Batten off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. The pitch. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that is that. Padres leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Joe Musgrove.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
The pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Late with the swing there. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. Stays alive. And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the catch for the out.
That is good. On left field.
Here's Eddie Rosario. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Machado settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That is good. The catcher.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Luis Garcia. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Top of the zone for a called strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0.
kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. And I say roll. Come on everybody, cause we're down with the rock and roll.
Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And here is Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Garcia throws to first and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Grounded out his first time. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. On the ground, Abrams gathers and throws to first. They don't come any quicker. Back here in Nationals Park, here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Senzel, in his 5th season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Taps softly to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting up, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Tries to get back and see. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder might be 2. Cronenworth tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it. So digging in, Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Righty delivers. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Abrams at second. Thomas at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the start of the inning. Manny Machado up to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. The Padres score first. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one is lifted in the air. Rosario makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The left fielder, Jurickson. Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Base knock center field. And that extends the inning.
Now batting.
Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. Lined into right. It drops in, gets away a little bit, and that keeps the inning alive. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Joey Meneses. Musgrove back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him! And one gone.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals. He popped out his first time. Up and in, ball 1. foul ball left side. And another ball. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number one and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up. It's sort of like reverse psychology.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. In for a strike, 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. To third. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And it gets by him. Around second now, going for three.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Snap throw, back safely. Ruiz on third with 2 out. A little bit high. And the count is 1-1. And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Two now. Got it looking. That's a strikeout.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me go shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like it's thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. Rosario moving under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. There's a swing and a drive. Thomas going back. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. So 2 down now. And here is Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 2.
Jake Cronenworth.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that gives Manny Machado a chance to hit with 2 out. Here's Machado. He's already homered in this game. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires to first on the run. Safe.
He's in there. Hey.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. This one in the air, center field. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Padres leave a pair. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Nick Senzel. And a pitch. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pull it back.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. He goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Popped up. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 1-0. Top six. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. The pitch. Out to short, Abrams. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. So up next, Jurickson Profar.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
And there's a hit.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit. Base knock right field. Lead runner around second. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. Chop back up the middle. Garcia. They take the force out. That's the third out. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Back in Washington, D.C. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. The line of the pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Right-handed reliever. Got one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-2. That's out to center field. Merrill in position. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman,
Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a good eye there.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, right field. Tatis under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Joey Meneses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up. Cronenworth moving under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for Washington. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. MacKenzie, a new arm into the game, the righty Jordan Weems.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tatis, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. In the air, left field. And a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now Machado up here. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Two on, 1 out. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And it falls. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-zip to second, and he's out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Luis Campusano. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Fought off foul. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Senzel. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs on 6 hits. No error. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, Eddie Rosario. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill has this one sized up, corrals it. Then there's one down. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That just misses. Ball 1. But he's saved. The Padres trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air right field. Settles underneath it. Nabs it. 2 away down. So they're down to their final out. Now it's Nick Senzel as the Nationals are down to their final out. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 strike away. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just off the outside part of the plate. And another ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, a ton of hits in this one, but the sequencing just not on point to be able to put runs up on the board. Real close game. Saw a lot of offense, but it just didn't translate. So many runners left in scoring position, so many missed opportunities, but it came down to just a couple of key at-bats.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
My dear, just see the silver